Yeah, so we passed by here yesterday on foot, and this was the first place we saw staff members doing the fueling for the customers.
Just to give you a heads up, be careful with these, they stick.
Oh, that doesn't work? Okay.
No, these things stick.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
No problem. Thank you.
let people know when they're doing their bikes. So I know I'd be pissed if I overflowed everywhere.
Quite an involved fuel stop. Problems with the nozzle, problems with the card, but we're all good. Okay, thank you for taking the left lane. But the Newport Cafe, fried oysters and red potatoes. Not bad yesterday. That's it on the left. I will say that I managed to find a room in an area of the country that this month does not have a lot of rooms available. A lot of no vacancy signs. The note on the door of the place I stayed, the Newport Inn, had a bunch of handwritten notes, but one of them was any local IDs, anyone from this area or neighboring areas, if you wanted to stay there, it was a $500 deposit, because they expect there to be some kind of damage, I guess. So when you see that kind of note, you've got to wonder, oh, we're high up, exactly where you are. I love the fact you can walk over this bridge. Maybe this is where I should have stayed yesterday. So we have, 313 miles to Eureka, California. I did set a far off target. I don't think we're going to make it, but let's see where we end up. Definitely, unequivocally, a lot less traffic going on right now. Yesterday, northbound, you would barely have a gap to pull out of a turning. And everybody's crawling through every turn. Yeah. So, maybe a Sunday morning? Don't know. Between here and New England, how many antique shops can there possibly be? I mean, how many antiques can there actually be? It doesn't seem like in these wet, rusty environments that all the best stuff would survive. So I kind of wonder what they're selling. It's definitely an Irish motel for some reason. Definitely a lot of businesses that are outside of the towns that are abandoned or, vacant. Keep passing these little stores, little restaurants that must have closed a long time ago. Although this place seems to be doing alright. A few tourists around on a Sunday morning. Pretty desolate environment for the most part. Hard to believe we're getting towards the end of July, and this is the weather. I mean, this is the weather we've had for much of this trip. I'd like to think once we hit the Californian border, the sun will suddenly appear and Tunnel? Ooh, just gets better. There is a bridge here. I'm guessing there's a tunnel on the other side then. Yes, Cape Creek Historic Bridge. Slightly slippery inside here. Yep. Quick stop at the bike dealer. 3 bikes, 50 ATVs. So I think we can see what happens around here. Oh, Honda across the street. I think we might, well, let's go say hello. Right, there's a town up ahead after quite a few miles of damp forest away from the ocean. So I think I'm going to stop here and take a break. Maybe an extra layer. Oh, so much warmer at 35 than it is at 50. Ah, okay, we're into another settlement. See the old rail bridge to the left. An old road bridge, perhaps. Ah, sign for a cafe. Done. Closed. And for sale. And for lease. Cup of coffee and 4 chicken nuggets at McDonald's, and the sun has come out. Not sure those facts are linked, but I will take it. Right, confused by that because I gotta dissect that because that's giving me over 400 miles of directions when I've got 240. Are those the mile markers? No, because you've got a 216 before you have a 200. Okay, forget it. Forget it. Just south. That's it. That's all we have to think about. Wind gusts. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's a spinning rail bridge, and given that it looks like a lot of this rail line isn't really used, it might just maintain in the open position. Is that an airfield to the right? Yeah, it is. There's the runway. Yeah, taxiway and a lit runway. Welcome to North Bend. What a wonderful sign. Oh, and it is neon. Oh, that's going to look amazing at night. Another Yamaha shop. And immediately feels slightly warmer here. Some lovely old houses. Little bar with some Star Trek characters on the side of it. I got questions. We're in Coos Bay. Pretty industrial. It's interesting. Looks like an old hotel building up ahead. The Tioga. Tallest thing around by miles. No motel there. Cool old Plymouth. Second place advertising German food. First one is actually open, so we have a German population here. If you could tour the world at 45 miles an hour, this would be an amazing bike. The fact I've thought about doing this trip on a Honda 125 Trail, I'm now realizing that might have been a very dumb move. I think maybe it's just the weather, but it's also the fact that you don't see many people around walking in the street in some of these towns. You sort of feel like you've ended up somewhere by mistake. But we're on the main road. Alright, this is Orford Bay, population just over 1,000, I think. What are we selling? Oh, a tiny home. Another caravan for sale. I wonder what the largest thing we could tow with a 300 would be. But honestly, with the slowest thing on the road already, we shouldn't be thinking such things. World's slowest gas pump. I don't know if it's because they were refilling the tanks. First pump wouldn't let me get more than 40 cents out of it before it just stopped. The second one took a good 5 minutes to get 1.1 gallons. So we're not full, but we got enough to get a good distance. There's some view. Road surface is not fantastic here. It's pretty uneven. There's bits that have been patched several times by the look of it. But the view is stunning. Definitely a lot of wind coming off the ocean. Once in a while we've got dunes or vegetation for a bit of shelter. Then that ends and you get some gusts. I'd imagine there's a good chance further south we'll see some seals or some sea lions. It's a stunning bridge. Very Art Deco. Kind of a touristy little town, especially the port area. It's like it's a gift shop, cafe, Christmas shop. All feels like it's owned by the same person, that type of deal. No fast food so far, good for them. Sun is finally out. And we have just crossed the California border. Replaced the GoPro batteries and come across this. Kind of cool. So we're into the redwoods. It's like Return of the Jedi type forest. So all the motels are kind of in the same place in Crescent City towards the beach. Right, obviously there's a lighthouse off the coast, at least according to the mural I just saw. It's an old aquarium. Next to a fish and chip restaurant. I got questions about that. Yeah, I thought we better stop and have a quick look at this. So we just turned around. What a view. You have a pickup truck right on the back of me, pretty much as usual. This is called gold bears on each end of the bridge. I think that was a male. I was hoping it would get warmer going downhill, but it's just getting windier and colder. Ah! If I duck down, that's a bit quieter. Definitely some weirdness going on in this town. I'm just gonna spin around. You know, just one too many abandoned or burnt out vehicles, or just something off. It's a motorhome. Wow. They do go up quickly. But all these empty looking buildings, damaged vehicles. It's full of propane tanks. Why would you have like 4 or 5 tanks of propane on board a motorhome? Am I being naive here, or did someone do that on purpose? Funny little town. And a creepy feeling. Maybe I'm just seeing it on the wrong day. Hello. Come around a bend, feeling like we're miles away from the ocean, and suddenly we find it's right here. So the goal was to reach California today, and we've more than done it. Tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I've got to look at the mileage. I think we're going to do something bike related, but we'll see. This may be one of the most changeable days I've ever had on a motorcycle, I think. We've had cloud, mist, a little bit of sun, back to the cloud, back to the little bit of sun. At no point can I say I've been too hot. That's for sure. But yeah, seems like every 20 minutes the weather around here is changing. Had a weird conversation with a kid in a gas station who kept asking a lot of questions about the bike. Seemed impressed with the setup. I will say though, he did seem extremely high. But he liked the bike. We're in cow country, and I did tell myself I wanted a steak tonight, so yeah, I think that's what we're having. Decent steak would be good. I'll be good. Maybe no potato, maybe just steak and a salad. I miss cooking, actually, now that I think about it. Christie's Motel. Just trying to find somewhere to stay that has a few other things around it. There's the bank and the brewery. Definitely a western feel to it. Well, that's never leaving. Oh. Is that the best we can do? Alright, let me check around, I might come back to you. Got a room booked. across town from where I was. Just it felt a bit pricey, so did the old booking.com search thing, and yeah, we're actually, I think, in a better location.